Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from GGTheCrochetQueen with lots of glare. Welcome back to my channel. And hello to Miss Kathleen. She says, good evening, Miss Gigi in chat group. Kathleen from Bronx, New York. I'm crocheting on my chevron shorts again. I finished the orange crocheted sweater dress for my sister-in-law, Addie. Hello, Miss Kathleen. Hey, Jan, how are you today? She says 91 degrees in Newberry, Florida right now. I can't wait to get back to Georgia on my mind. I am leaving in the morning back to Georgia. Oh, is it too hot for you? Hey, Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you all did a thumbs up. Well, no, Jan's not working on anything, but trying to get back to Georgia on her mind. And what are you working on, Gloria? And I saw all of your goodies. Happy birthday again to you. I am working on a purse. And I am going to do my new favorite stitch, the open oyster stitch, and see how it turns out. Okay. And I wanted to, I should go open up my Facebook group so we can see the things that have been posted. There's only a few items. But I wanted to do, I was talking to the members from my, the members that are on, the members of my membership. One day that's going to flow right for me. Right now it doesn't. It's so new to me. But I was thinking to do something for charity. And I was searching around trying to find an organization that accepts crocheted items. I found a few. One of them was Knots of Love. I think that's, they have a lot of rules and regulations. So, and they have specific yarn that you have to use. And if you want to contribute to them, that is okay as well. But the one that I found that I would think would be a lot easier to do, the organization is called Warm Up America. And they have a pattern, a real simple pattern for a square. The square has to be 7 by 9. You can use any pattern that you want to, but that's the measurement of the pattern. And I was thinking if we do it, if we could do 5 to 10 squares a month and send to them. They have volunteers that actually put it together to make blankets. And it is distributed, from what I can figure, since it said America, I'm guessing it's distributed throughout America. And I think groups have to contact them to get it. I read a little bit about it, but I was thinking that could be something good that we could do. And we can call ourselves Team Gigi if you want to participate. But I'm going to do it. The squares are sent to Carroll, Texas, even though that's not my favorite state, but I like to do I like to send stuff every now and again to different organizations. One year I sent to an organization from the guy that does the Tunisian, and somehow the label on my box got ripped off in the mail office. I don't know where. So it never got to where it was supposed to be. But they do red scarves for foster children. And I can't even remember the name of the organization. It was a few years ago. And actually, I haven't even seen him post about it since then. But this one, I figure squares, even if you only do one, it's not going to cost you a lot of money to send it to Texas. So that is what I was thinking. So let me know what you all think. Thank you again. I did thumbs up. I'm back working on my granny square cardigan. Oh, okay. I thought about that, but I was like, I just don't like putting all those things together. One day it's going to be on my list, but it won't be today. And I'm drinking ginger tea. I got to drink something warm. I can't have all that coffee, so I'm drinking ginger tea. No caffeine, but it's something warm. So I'm using this homemaker's yarn. I think that's what it is. This is I have the leather bottom with the feet. That's what I'm going to be working on. And I never went over to Hobby Lobby to get my green yarn to finish my my halter top. So I'm hoping Monday the yarn will be on sale. So I never got over there. And I had the what do you call them? The storage bags. I bought these storage bags a few years ago from Amazon, and they're big, but when I went to pick them up, some of them started to rip. So then I had to go to Target and buy some plastic bins. And I got them, came home. Sure enough, one of the bins is missing a handle. So after this live, I have to go back over to Target and return it and hope that they have another one. Purses are so once you get that first 1 or 2 rows, oh, I messed up my nails. 1 or 2 rows done, then it's easy peasy. But right now, this second row is just as difficult as the first one. Not quite as, because you had to get into those holes. But I like that open oyster stitch. It is. I'll probably be using it a lot more than I should be using it. But that is what I like to do. So I'm going to share my screen so I can show the information on the was it Warm Up America? Always share screen. And I want to go here. Too bad I don't have Facebook. Let me open up Facebook real quick. Be right back. Facebook. Everybody wants to. This page is out of date. It's going to stay out of date for right now. So I don't have time. Okay, so I'm going to go down, down, down. Now down. Okay, let's stop right there. Okay, back to here. Okay, so do a full screen layout. Okay. Guess I need to go back and open it. That would help. They have Binky Patrol and they have the Project Linus. I never did that because they have a whole lot of rules and regulations to that one too. Oh, who's that pattern for? I don't know who that pattern is for. Enter your name, email, sign up my newsletter. I don't know whose newsletter I'm I like a good pattern. Probably looks like something I've already done, but who cares? All right, let's get out of here. And then, okay, this is Warm Up America. So since 1991, Warm Up America has provided knit and crocheted blankets, accessories, and clothing to help people in need. Warm Up America encourages local groups to take on the project as a local activity. They provided instructional materials and information. They also serve as a collection point, assemble blankets, and help get them distributed to the homeless and those in need. So let's look at the guidelines. Ooh, that purple one is pretty. So these are the agencies that they donate blankets: the Women's Shelter, nursing homes, children's hospitals, hospitals and hospices, daycare centers, veterans homes, churches, AIDS facilities, homeless shelters, American Red Cross chapters. So I think that's a good way. And here, the pattern. Let's go open this. Where's the pattern I saw? Okay, here, let me see, which one is this? So here's the crochet. What happened? Why isn't it showing that? Because I need to go to a different screen. Let me go. Let me go out. I'm going to stop sharing here. And then I'm going to go back to sharing and hit the right one so we can all see it here. There we go. So that is the pattern. And as I said, the squares need to be 7 by 9. But it's a really simple pattern. Only 7 rounds. I haven't tried to make it, so, but as I think there's a download PDF. So if you go to that site and they have different sizes of what they would like to be done. So if you decide to make a full blanket, you have the measurements for that too. So let me know if you want to participate with this charity event, because I figure if we just do it throughout the year, send it off, and it'll be something that we can, if you know, even if you don't do it every month or whatever, but it's a good charity. And you don't have to put the blanket together unless you decide to make a whole blanket. But I figure, like I said, a few let me see, where am I? Nope, I don't remove myself. I want to undo that. No, that puts me in there. But hey Sheila, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Driving up your driveway, please open the front door. Gave you a thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. What's your weather like? What you working on? And I'm talking about doing something for charity. And Warm Up America is the one that I chose. And just want to know if anybody wants to join me. I'm going to try to do 10 squares a month. No, let me roll that back, because I know me. I'm going to do 5 squares a month. And we can start doing it in August, so that gives you time to look it up and look and see if it's something that you want to be a part of. But I want to do at least the rest of this year. Try to do 5 squares a month and send them in. And, you know, the squares shouldn't weigh that much. I'm guessing probably 5 ounces, 6 ounces, something like that, which is about $4 or $5 to mail, because that's about the lowest rate. Depending on where you are. If you're in Texas, you're golden. And if you're in that area, you're really golden because you can just drop it off, I'm guessing. And I don't know how overwhelmed they are, but I'm sure they will let you know. But I think it's nice that they have a whole crew of volunteers there that put it all together. So it keeps people busy, I'm sure. Because I can't even commit to doing a whole blanket, not even a baby blanket. But I can commit to doing a few squares. I participated. I was not a seller, but I was a buyer on the buy and sell Facebook group last night. They did a live auction for the people, the things that were already posted for the auction that you could bid on. And I watched them do it last night. I bought 2 things, but they had some really cute items. So I asked, I want to be in the next auction. I want to put something up there, see if it sells. But it's another avenue for us crocheters to put our work out there so people can see what we're doing. And as I was taking all of this stuff out of the one bag that ripped, I was looking at all of this stuff that I've crocheted, and it's just here. Hasn't gone anywhere. Just sitting in the bins, collecting dust. So I said, well, it's time for me to start moving some of these items. And I have a birthday sale on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop, on my Etsy shop. I don't even know what is the correct terminology, in or on. And one of my friends bought, she bought my little pink bunny, my pink and white bunny. And she bought a pattern that she thought was the actual hat. I said, no, I do not sell hats for $10. So she just said, nah, that's okay. She'll just take the money as a donation. I said, thank you. Hey, Shakita, how are you today? Blessings and crochet to you as well. What are you working on? What's your weather like? And thank you for the thumbs up. I think that's a thumbs up or a high, whatever. I am working on a purse. I have so many of these leather bottoms that I bought when I thought I was going to be doing a whole lot of purses. And actually, this yellow yarn has been attached to this bottom for months. And I don't even know how I found it again, but I did. And after I did that oyster stitch, I was like, that might be a nice stitch for a purse. So we shall see. We shall see. Oh, let me go to share my screen again. Let me take this one off. And I'll put this on my community tab as well, with the link. so that if you're interested, let me know so we'll know who's doing it. Nobody has to feel obligated. I just thought it'd be something to do. And you can do, I'm sure we all have scrap yarn. So it's not like you got to go out and buy any yarn. Only regulation they have is the size and acrylic yarn, because acrylic yarn is washable and dryable. With the Knots for Love, I think it's called. They have specific yarns that you have to use, and it cannot be, it can't be washed. Not no pet dander and all that. Lots of rules. So if you are interested in that one, and that's for cancer, they make beanies. I think beanies and other things for the cancer patient, but I think they focus mostly on mostly on the beanies because of the baldness. So, but they definitely have strict rules. So keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again so I can go to my Facebook group. Let me move that tab over here. Oh, I'm moving the whole screen. Where'd I go? And where did it go? Come on, screen. You're not supposed to do that, but it did. So much technology, so much fun. Okay. And this is yet again my trip to NOLA. I can't remember what restaurant we were in. I want to say it was the Oceana, or something like that it was called. Did I put it in there? No. But this is Sus One. If you ever watched Wendy Williams' show, he was her DJ. And he was doing his thing that day. And that's my friend and me and Sus One, her. And that's and the colors are definitely a lot deeper than this picture. But I enjoyed doing that one. This is Miss Kathleen's dress. It's really pretty. I like that. Looks like a mini. Somebody's going to be sexy. I like that. And then here's the hot pink by Miss Glow. And she has earrings to go with it. And the water bottle cover. Thank you, Gloria, for sharing. Sharing is caring. Das ist alles. And that is my logo. Hey, Diane, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I am working on this purse, trying to get around this second round. Halfway there. You are so welcome, Gloria. Gloria's hook is always on fire. Mine is always on fire, just slower about getting things out. I get all these emails because it's close to my birthday. I am one that will sign up for any birthday perk. So now I'm getting all these emails, and some of them I don't even remember signing up for because it's places I haven't been in a long time. So my big is going to be Starbucks for their chocolate mocha cookie crumble, whatever that is. It's delicious. It is. delicious. So I'm gonna have to get that on my birthday. Go to training camp, hang out with my dolphins on my birthday. And I'm hoping it's not 91 degrees that day. Probably will be. It rained last night. I was so happy. 84 and cloudy. I think our clouds have gone bye-bye. This is probably why I don't do purses very often. My fingers are going to be killing me. And this isn't even t-shirt yarn. T-shirt yarn is much harder. Gloria, I saw your all the stuff that you purchased. Girl, I was like, ooh, I forgot I even sent that to her. You were on a purchasing what's the word? Frenzy, a purchasing frenzy. Gloria says she supports her friends, and she did. She had so much. If you haven't seen it, she has so much stuff. I made some hummus last night. Fresh hummus. It is so delicious. So delicious. I cannot wait to go have some more of it. I found this Chinese guy on YouTube. He has some great recipes. I love looking at Asian cooks because they give you the real deal about how they cook their food, at least from their perspective. Because in China they have so many different regions, and they all do things differently. But as a chef, I'm sure he knows all the regions because that should be his job. Oh, Gloria said, I forgot what I'd order. Yep, that means you were on the ordering binge, on the frenzy. And the Asian people have so many ingredients. But the hummus is it was the basic hummus recipe. I just hadn't done it in a long time. I think I've made it before, but I'll be making it more often because it tastes so much better than, I could taste all of the ingredients in it. When I buy hummus from the stores, I don't really taste the garlic in it. I definitely don't taste lemon juice in it. And I put a little bit of jalapeno in mine. I like spice. And I put some paprika on top of it like the guy did. And he had the Greek olives. What are the Greek olives called? The black ones. Anyway, but I only had the green ones. And I put that on top too because I like olives. I don't care what color they are. I like them. So I have a whole dish full of hummus that I plan to eat. I plan to have a little bit every day because I do not want it to go to waste. My goodness. I can't wait to get around this. And I have leather straps that I bought it's a whole kit. And I looked at it when I got it. I was like, girl, you were real ambitious when you bought this thing. You know doggone well you're not going to put all those pieces together to make a purse. But I might use those straps for this one. Try something different. It was Angela sent me I think it was either Instagram or TikTok of this little boy who made his backpack, made his own backpack. He did granny squares, put them all together. He had a lining for it. He sewed pockets on the lining. He put grommets. I think they're grommets. Anyway, because he had his own machine that he could put I think those are grommets. I think that's what they're called. For the snaps. Yeah, I think those are grommets. Anywho, he hooked that, and he looks like he's about 10 or 12 years old. I said, that little boy is going to be the one that's going to make millions. He's the next Jonah. I think it had a foreign, I want to say he was in Russia or somewhere like that because of the writing. I don't know. Know where he was, but he did an excellent job. It's like that little boy knows more about a sewing machine than I will ever know. He sewed that thing up, put those pockets in. Beautiful work. Young fella doing his thing. Hey, Darcia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I am working on this purse, trying to get around this corner. Whew. I have to look at my video because I certainly don't remember what she said. I don't remember how to start it. But I'll get it. I will get it. Get around. So hopefully I have one round to show. See if I like it or not. I know one thing for sure. I'm not counting how many stitches I have. If I have to fudge it, I'm going to fudge it. I'm certainly not going to go back around and start counting. That's why I don't like patterns. I got to do a whole lot of counting. I like easy crocheting. That's why I don't do doilies, because I just cannot do all of that counting. And not say I can't, I just don't want to. And I don't want to, if I did one, it'll be definitely a small one, something that's got 2 or 3 rounds and that's it. Finished. Like something you can put your plant on. Okay. Got around. I feel like I need to put a stitch in there because otherwise it's going to be one big old open space. All right. We are hello to the chat. Hello, Darcy. Okay. All right, let me go find this. Got to put the CC on so I can turn it down. because I don't want no trouble from Mr. YouTube. That says, I'm good. How are you? Just finished cooking dinner. I'll eat later. Now I'm working on a blanket. Love those earrings you have on. Oh, my little earrings that I threw together. I watched years ago. Oh, what's her name? Miss CEO. Is that her name? Anyway, she did a series for Michaels and had 12 different crafters, and one of them did paper crafting, and she showed how to do some earrings. And I actually bought the weighted paper that she used, and I was playing around, and I had, these are my stickers that I usually, if you ever ordered anything from me, you'll get a sticker like this usually, or unless it's on the box. And I just took it and I put it on some paper, Mod Podged it, put a whole hole in it, Mod Podged it, and put some ear wires on it. But I have another pair that I actually put resin on. Where they are, I have no idea, but I had these, so I threw these on. But when I'm off of this live, I'm going to put some resin on it so that, because they kind of curl up. They're not quite straight. They're a little curly. So I'm going to put some resin on and see if I can. But the resin will definitely keep it forever, and it won't be curling or anything like that. Plaything. Okay. Okay, so the first stitch is a double crochet. Skip 2 stitches. Okay, let me do that. Make sure I'm on the right side. Okay, yeah. Double crochet. Skip 2. Do a cluster. I'm just looking at this video so I can get myself going on this open oyster stitch. Okay. It's been a minute since I did it. And then I gotta skip 4. Did I do it right? I can't even remember now. I gotta go back and look. Okay, Make sure I'm doing this right, and then I can move on with my life. Okay, that's right. Got it, got it, got it. Let's hope I did it right. Let me see. Where did you get the bottom for your bag? Amazon, my favorite place to shop. Amazon has lots of my money. I bought round ones. I made 2 purses. I have one with the lady's face. Oh, and Etsy is the other place that I got some from, because the one with the lady's face, I got that one from Etsy. And the geometric one, I got that from Etsy. But these I got from Amazon. And I bought them. Now I'm thinking about it. Was it all Amazon? I think between Amazon and Etsy, I got them. A lot of the ones on Etsy are from foreign countries. Because the ones I got, the lady's face was a foreign country. And I made that purse with t-shirt yarn. Ooh, that hurt my hand. I did not want to touch t-shirt yarn again after I made those purses. And they were the only ones I did. Oh, yeah. Well, I've had these for years. This wasn't a recent purchase. I have a whole bunch of them in one of these bins down here. They could have been what I did was I went through Amazon and just clicked on stuff just in case they came up with a good price during Prime Day. None of them did. So I just leave them there, because if the price drops, they'll notify you. At least Amazon is not as annoying as Temu. Temu's still sending me messages. Oh, this one is lower. This one is lower. You can get this surprise and that surprise. No. They are going to bug you until you come back again. I want to get some control over this thing. Can't wait. It's working with these bottoms. It's a little extra work, but it's so much worth it when you finish. Because you have such a nice bottom. And I have the bottoms with the feet on them. Oh, if I get this finished, I can take this on my little short mini vacation. Hey, Brianna, how are you today? I'm accepting donations. Donations for what? Let me see. Hey, Rosalie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you all did a thumbs up. What are you accepting donations for, Miss Brianna? Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Melanie is one of my members. She says, hey, girl, watching you from the park, taking bicycle break on a bench in the shade, girl. What's the weather like there? If you're in the shade. Oh, you looking for a charity? No, you don't count. Unless you want us to send you a whole bunch of granny squares or basic crochet squares and you can put them all together. Or you can or your sister can put them together for you. When I picked up my stuff from Target, I have the hat that I wore when my friend and I went on our cruise last year. It's been in my car for the entire time. And the girl says, did you make that hat? I was like, what hat? She says, it's the hat up front. I totally forgotten that hat has been there because it's been there forever. I said, oh, yeah. And then I picked up my purse. I said, I did this too. But I totally forgot that my sweater was back there too, that she put my bins on. I did that too. But she said her sister crochets hats too. So there's a whole bunch of us around here. Yep, you already know. She made me a granny square tote bag. Good. She is on it. So I guess I've lost your daddy's business. He has him a crocheter in the family for real now. Y'all gonna love this purse when I finish it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it because I'm gonna love it. Girl, 100, but I ride in the shade on the sidewalk. I have all my frozen waters and snacks. The breeze is great. I take a bottle of frozen water to games with me. And by the time we go inside for the game, depending on the weather, it's usually thawed out. But in the fall, it can stay frozen most of the game. Yes, ma'am. Stay hydrated. Take your shade break. He still talks about the dolls. You do, so you're saying. Tell him I appreciate that. until your sister starts making them. Child, Miss Melanie gonna be sexy in a short, and I'm still gonna be chunky. I'm trying. I am trying. It's hard. Ooh, child. When you have a sit down on your butt job all day, it is hard. Got to get up and move. Friday was like, what a day. I remember the days when Fridays were the chill days, not this job. There is no chill day. I don't think I've ever worked a job that there was no chill day. Even when I worked in the hospital, there were chill days. I'm on a roll. I am on a roll. Getting ready to get around that corner. Let me see. Where am I? Brooke isn't serious about diversifying. Well, she's got to get there. You never know. She might be soon. Oh, Gloria says, you don't have to tell me I sit too much at work. Yeah, that's all I do. Melanie says, I'm trying, just making sure I do something every day for at least 30 minutes or more. Got 12 miles in. Yes, girl, 12 miles. That will not be my resume. Actually, I don't even bike ride. I gave my bike to my niece's quote unquote foster son or whatever. I don't know. She's guardian of this young man. And apparently he doesn't have a bike anymore because anywho. But I was like, I'm not going to be riding this bike anymore. It's just collecting dust in here. When I was young, I liked riding bikes, but now it's just, let me get my butt up and try to walk some. And because it's so hot outside, I don't even try to go outside and walk. In my mind, I know I can go out there and do 15 minutes, but in my heart, I don't want to. So I don't. When it gets cooler, I might. Plus, I'm a chicken. I don't like critters. And now that I know there's iguanas all over the place, I don't even want to run into one of them. And I certainly don't want one of them to fall out of the tree on me. I'm such a chicken. My daughter walks almost every day over to Target. I was telling her about drip investing. And I told her, I said, you should look up Target and see if they have a drip program. Drip is direct reinvesting program. I think that's what it is, something like that. But anyway, you buy the stock, whatever what's the word? It's not interest. It's not revenue. Whatever it is. It's been so long since I did any investing reading. I can't even remember the terminology anymore. But anywho, they reinvest whatever proceeds you get off of your stock. And I told her she should look into see if Target has one. And sure enough, Target has one. I told her, you need to get on that. You're 30, almost 30 years old. You could be a millionaire by the time you retire. Melanie says, it happened before I knew it. The breeze was nice, so I kept riding. Oh, my goodness. And I burned 750 calories too, burned off breakfast and lunch. Now you got to go and have some food again. Yep, the iguanas are out there. I have been seeing massive ones. Ooh, my dad saw one today that isn't afraid of people. See, that's exactly why when I used to go out and play golf at Palm Air, those iguanas was huge. Oh my goodness. I would see them. I'd like, okay, I'm skipping this hole altogether. Let's move on. I am not playing with those iguanas. And then it's against the law to kill them. I don't know why. They're not native. I don't know who brought these iguanas to Florida, but they need to be locked up. But I'm sure they're dead by now because these iguanas just have taken over. Just like the what's those snakes? Oh, I can't think of the name of the snakes that have taken over the Everglades, and they have people go out there and catch them. They are huge, and the mama snakes can lay out hundreds of eggs at one time. And those are the ones they're really trying to get, are the mama snakes. What are those snakes? They're not anacondas. Are they pythons? I don't know. Whatever the snake is that wraps around you and tries to choke you to death and then eat you. That snake. Melanie says, Lord, iguanas, tiny Godzilla. Yes. Yes, those. Those dinosaurs are something else. They are. Oh, I can't stand them. That's why when I saw that cat over there in my backyard eating one, I was like, have at it. I don't even care how many cats come in the backyard now. If you see one, eat them. If you're hungry, eat them. I certainly thought that thing was going to get away because I don't know why cats do what they do, but they like to play with their food before they eat it. But she ate it. I was like, whoo. He or she, whatever it was, made my day. I don't even want to go outside and run into one of them. It's terrible. I don't know. And they love to be wherever water is. They had some crazy man on the news, I think it was, I don't know, who's kissing on iguanas and feeding them carrots or something like that. And the guy was telling me, they carry diseases. Oh, they're okay. They're okay. I was like, you're a lunatic. I think salmonella is what they carry. They had, and those claws of theirs, please. I am not out here trying to have a fight with one of those things. No, sir. So all these people with their little animals, better be careful. I don't know what they actually eat, except anything that's green. They will eat up your garden, that's for sure. Some people at the park bought, I read this. Some people at the park bought an air conditioned tent with a generator for the elderly family members. First time I've seen that. That is nice. Taking care of the old folks. This heat is no joke. They found some new coral that didn't even know. Some guys were snorkeling or something and came across these coral reefs. And of course, all the marine scientists are so happy. They didn't even know the coral reefs was in there. And it's in shallow water. It's not in deep water either. I'm glad to see it's there. I'm hoping that this hot summer we have doesn't kill it all. Melanie, did you hear the charity that I was thinking about doing? I don't know when you came in, if you heard me talking about that. Warm Up America. My pedometer app on my phone every day sends me these messages. 30 minutes of walking, but I never know what the other part of it is. because when I do open it, I don't see that message anymore. So I stopped even trying to see it. But I'm sure it's something good for my health. Oh, you missed it? I looked up, I was searching for a charity, and I found this article. It had 21 that 21 charities for donations of crochet items or something like that, it said. And Warm Up America was one of the organizations. They had several on there. They had the Linus Project, Binky something or another, a whole bunch of them. But the one that I liked the most was Warm Up America, because you can just make a square, crochet a square. It has to be 7x9. They have a pattern on there that you can go by. Only requirement is acrylic yarn, and you can send it into Carlton, Texas. Carlton, Texas is where you can send it to, and they have volunteers that put the blankets together. They'll sew up all the squares. So I thought that would be a good one. So if we could commit to doing one is good. If you can just do one a month. But my commitment is going to be 5 a month, and to start next month. And we can just, you can put on their Team GG if you want to, or you just send them in however you want to send them in. But I thought that would be a good one because they put those blankets together and they donate them to multiple different organizations. So I thought that would be a great one to do. So let me know if you want to participate. Hey, BJ says, I've been watching you for an hour. Aren't you through with that? Stop it. Why are you harassing me like that, BJ? I thought you were my friend. I'm barely getting around to this other one. But anyway, okay, Melanie is in. I'm going to post it on my community tab so you can see all the information. No, I'm not finished yet, Miss VJ. And I probably won't finish until next week. I can't believe, can you all believe how she harassed me like that? Oh my goodness. She is challenging me like that. No. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the laugh, Miss VJ. Thank you for the laugh. I was doing my shrug last night, but I realized I will not be able to do I don't know if I'm going to be able to do my bell sleeves or not, because I don't know if I have that cake, another one. I have to look to make sure, because if I don't, I'm in a trouble. Then I'm going to have short sleeves. I don't think is it skip 4, skip 5? Now I got to go back. I think it's skip 4, and I'm skipping 5. Let me see, 3, 21. Oh yeah, skip 4. Let me see. Okay, VJ. Yep, VJ's cracking the whip. The noive of her. Darcy said hi to VJ. I waited an hour, so I had to make it a good one. Oh my goodness, VJ. Oh my goodness, she's a mess. Gonna have to call my daughter up. Did this part There's some nice looking young girl. Yes. If I was in your neighborhood, I'd be coming too. I don't want no youngster, but I'm sure they got an uncle or a daddy. Not really. I say that all the time, but I know I have absolutely no interest. No interest. Okay, so, and then do it. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna do, skip a 3 so I can fudge this a little. We're just gonna say, oops, I missed one, and consider it a stitch. That is what I'm going to do. Because Miss VJ has called me out. I'm on round 3, VJ, round 3. And I already had round 1 finished when I started my live. And that took forever. Okay. And and I'm going to slip stitch. See, it's getting there. I gotta go back because I just missed what she did. I know what she did, but I need to know what she did at the end. Okay. Chain 1 turn. And then do a double crochet. Yeah, double crochet. So chain 1 turn. And then do a double crochet. So that, let's get a good, see, it's gonna be pretty. I like that, Miss VJ. I just wanted to know that I've been here, and I just wanted you to know I've been here and I've been watching and been paying attention. Thank you, Miss VJ. It's gonna be okay. So let me make sure I'm doing it right. Uh-oh, let's go back. Okay, so I do 1 under there and then do the 3 in the space. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. Thank you, Darcia. Yes, VJ is. VJ is taken up from where Raven left off. I don't know what's going on with Raven. I haven't seen her. Hope she's okay. Does she have a new name? Does anybody see her in any of these YouTube channels? Oh, is it? What time is it? So it's after 6. I need to go over. Thank you, Gloria. Yeah, I thought of this at the last minute. I was like, I wonder what that would look like in a purse. So I really like this stitch. It's the same stitch I'm using on my halter top. And I'm going to get off of here because I need to go over to Target and I don't like driving at night. And I'll post my progress, Miss VJ. You see? Melanie says, sneaking some pics. Oh, sneaking some pics and sending them to my daughter. Yeah. You're a good mom. Good mom. I would truly be wasting my time with my daughter because she and I are in the same mental status. And she's young. I'm like, she has no interest. I said, okay. Just let her be. I'm sure when she has one, someone's going to come along. Get her married off, maybe not. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. I might have to put a lining in it because you definitely won't be able to put a pin in there because it'll slip right on out of those holes. Let me see. Wait a minute. Oh, for Whip It Wednesday. Oh, now you're really pushing me, VJ. How about for FO Friday? Let me see. Hoping they offer me a hamburger off the grill. Just go over there. You cousin to them? Hey, you're a cousin. I'm gonna get a flight out of Melanie. Stay there on my way. Woo! See, Melanie, what you started? We're all gonna be taking a flight out, asking for a hamburger and a telephone number. Ooh. Oh, she has the cutest. I haven't even watched the whole. I just watched how to do the pattern, but she has a stitch marker. It is so cute. It's a little kitty. That's a cute stitch marker. Anyway, let me get off of here so I can go over to Target and get and hope they haven't sold out of these bins so I can get them out of my ripped up thing because it's in the garage and I don't want no critters in it. Let me see. Do like Tupac and say, hey, cousin? No. Okay, wait a minute. She says, no, Whip is where you are. You would need to be finished by. I know. That's what I said. Yeah, FO Friday. I won't be ready for. Oh, you want me to post my progress? Okay, I get it. Let me see. That's right. Girl, I will be here. See some older men for you that came along. Hey, send me some pictures. I can look. My friend sends me pictures of the Cowboys because when I go to Houston, I always tell him I want me a cowboy. I want him with a big old hat and those stirrup shoes and whatever. And I want to see him riding a horse. Yes, we all related some way. When I was watching the story about, remember the police officer? She was a correctional guard in the prison, and she took this big old 6'7" man, and they went on their little rendezvous together. And they kept saying, because her last name was White and his last name was White, and there's like no relations. I was like, there's some relation somewhere. That name There's some relation somewhere. It might be way, way, way back, but they got the same last name. Somebody in there knows somebody. Oh, see, I'm trying to help, VJ. Okay, so you'll see my progress on Wednesday. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. I will post the information on my community page about the Warm Up America organization so we can be Team Gigi and do some squares and send them to them. And, you know, I'm committing to 5. We're going to start in August. You can commit to 1 a month or whatever. But I'm going to commit to 5 because I have lots and lots of scrap yarn that I can do something with, instead of collecting it and sitting it around my house. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your night and your weekend. And until my next video, stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.